Okay, staffers, today we're ready to start getting into the yearbook software to start creating pages. The first one we do is just an example one. It's just, it does not get printed in the yearbook. It will get deleted when we're done. It's just so you can learn the software before we start on the actual page that you will do before the end of this semester. Okay? So the first thing you'll have to do is obviously you're going to log in to Yearbook Avenue. You'll go to Create, and you're going to go to Layout Pro. Click on the Pages tab at the top, and you will need to click on the drop down, and you'll go to My Assigned. That is very important. When you go to My Assigned, mine says that because I don't have assigned because I'm the advisor, but when you do, up here should show 2 blank pages. So when you click on this, hold on. Okay, when you click, you will only have, it'll look like this, you'll only have one, you won't have all these others, and it will take you directly to the page that I've assigned to you. Now you can scroll through other pages and click on them, and it looks like you're making changes, but when you go to save it, it won't let you save because it's not assigned to you. It's like a security default for me so that people aren't messing with each other's pages and messing them up, okay? So once you have your blank document, then you're ready to apply a template. You need to know how to do this. Even though with your first actual physical yearbook page assignment, most of you will be starting with the page that already has a template on it. If you are a return staffer, you probably will have been assigned a more complex page, and so you may actually be choosing your own layout. But regardless, we need to know how to do that. So we click on Designs, and there's a drop down. Now, notice there's lots of folders. It's a lot like Image Library where you've got a bunch of other pre-designed layouts. The folder you need to go in is My Templates because these are the layouts that we are going to be using all year long. So I'm not even going to bother showing you the other pre-designed ones because I don't want you using them later in the year. So anyways, so you're going to scroll through and you can pick any of the general template layouts. So this. Do not use the senior pages. Don't use the divider pages. Any of the general layouts one. I know you're like, oh, I want it. No, sorry. We got to start simple. We'll make it easier or make it more difficult later. All right. So to apply one of these six. Sorry, there's 6. You get 6. You don't need more than 6. Okay, so let's say I like general layout 4, or I think I do. I click and drag and release. I click yes to this button. Now, if I decide I don't like this, in fact, I can do 2 things. I can hit the back button, or I can go to select all. Oops. I can go to select all and hit the delete key. But honestly, it's way easier to just hit the back button, okay? Let's try this one. Perfect, we love it. This is the one we're gonna use, okay? So for this first practice page, again, not going in the yearbook, you are going to pick a topic of your choice. And it can be anything. It can be your favorite band, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, pizza. Doesn't matter. It's a topic that you can find a lot of images for. So a lot of people do like their favorite bands or whatever, or their favorite sports team, whatever. You're picking a topic, any topic. Before we start into that, we do need to save this, and you do need to get used to saving. This is very important. Always click Save. Do not click Save as Template. Don't click Save as Template. Click Save, because that's going to save that in there for you. So when I come back tomorrow, I can continue working. It will be in there. All right. So let's talk a little bit about how do I get pictures in here, because that's the first step. That's what you always do, is you start placing your pictures first. So where we're gonna go, most of us, now if you have some on your phone, if you want to do stuff with your boyfriend, you're gonna want to go ahead and put upload pictures of your boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever, into your folder. But let's say I'm doing it on my favorite band, which some of you already know, it's Foo Fighters. Love them, they're great. I don't have pictures of them. I wish I did, but I don't. I'm going to have to go to the internet for those. We will not do this for any yearbook pages. From here on out, we have to use our photos. But for this practice one, we're gonna steal some pictures for it. It's outright stealing. All right, so I'm clicking on Foo Fighters. So I'm going to look through. Before I do this, one thing you might want to do is you might want to change the settings so you're only finding the biggest photos you can by going to Tools, Size, and go to Large. It should filter out the really small ones. It may not. You will know if it's kind of small because if you click on it and it goes really teeny tiny over here, it's probably a really small image. So once you find an image, let's say I like this, I'm going to right click and go to Save Image As. And I'm just going to save them all in the Downloads folder. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to find as many pictures as I want, whatever. If you want to just do a page all about all of your favorite things, you can do that too. You can do it a page about yourself. Doesn't matter. Again, pick a topic. That's where you start. Then you're going to go back to Jostens. You do need to upload these things. So you're going to go back to Create and you're going to go to Image Library. We're going to go back to Activity. We're going to go back to Staff Uploads, and you're just going to load them into your folder. So if I'm Addison here, I'm going to click Upload, Upload. I just have to find them in the downloads. There they are, and I'm going to click Open. Addison, I apologize if I forget to delete this later. Okay, so that's in there now. Once I do that with however many photos I need, or I've uploaded from my phone into this folder, then I'm going to go back to my Layout Pro. Make sure I'm on my page, so I can do that. I can double check by going on Pages and go to My Assigned. Okay, you guys get used to doing that. Click on your page. And now we're ready to start putting our pictures in. So here's how we put pictures in. We're going to click on Images. You need to find your folder. So it's in Staff Uploads. Find where your folder is. To get it in there, you're going to drag and drop. Now notice, the box turns green. It tells me it will be big enough. If I get a red box, it says that the file is basically too small and it won't fit in there. It's too small for printing. And then you release. Now if I want to edit, move it down, whatever. You double click on the image and then you can move it down. I can also try to resize it, make it bigger or whatever. And then I just click somewhere and it puts it in there. You are not allowed to delete photo boxes. You have to fill all of your photo boxes. In the coming days, we'll talk about what do you do about the text, okay? Because everybody will have to write a small little article about their topic or about themselves. They're going to have to write captions because we're going to start doing that. But if you want to start filling things in, you can put a headline in there. To edit your text, you highlight. If that happens, I have two options. I can resize that box, or probably a better option is just take my font size down a little bit. Let's see if it fits. Give it an interesting title. You do need to put your name. You'll see this byline is on every page. And then I'm just going to, that's what I'm going to do the next few days. I'm going to plug in all of my pictures. If you have any problems, let me know. You'll get more guidance as we go, but this is how we start. Make sure you hit File, Save, and that's it. Have some fun this week with your topic. If you struggle, need help, obviously ask for help. Otherwise, let's start getting familiar with the layout. Okay, that's it. Go to work.